Their Wednesday night enduro race on the North America RaceRoom Discord channel YouTube extravaganza server place entertainment system. It is Wednesday night. It's just past 8:30 on the East Coast, which is about 5:30 over there on the West Coast. And God knows what time it is in Europe. Late. It's dang late over there. So, getting set up for things. I can hear myself on the stream, so that's good. Got the volume set. Got me and another person watching. I like my own video. Let's do the share button. Copy. Let's go to here. Oops. Right. Very good. Very good. Just go to the RaceRoom forum and put a link up to the video so people can watch if they're looking for something to watch. That'll be interesting. Just a place where you can go see what's live for videos. Okay. Oops, what is this? Come back here. So, rainy day here in the state of Maine, but pretty much winter's finally kind of let go. Black flies have started coming out. Let's get a director. Did not see any of our Hispanic friends in the race over in EU, and I looked at all of the racers, and all they had a gold, a silver, and 3 bronze, or were there? No, what was it? 2 golds, a silver, and 3 bronze. They had a lot of racers. They had a lot of people racing. I'm noting that I'm having trouble controlling the stream. It's not reacting well. So, look at that, see if it makes a difference. So yeah, sorry the thing is stuck on one person, but it seems to be that somehow the auto director software is not responding well. God, I've not had that problem before. Switch to somebody else now. Nope, it's not allowing it. That's not good. That's not good. I have to reboot things once I'm already started, but I may have to. So kill that. What's that? Oh, okay, so it's now has switched to a different driver. That's good. It is responding. Okay. There we go. Kind of got things straightened out, I think. So far, we have got 10 plus 18, 15 plus 8, 23 people in the server so far. It's a good little chunk of change. Okay. Yeah, about as I expected. So far, the times are about a second to a second and a half off what the gold times in EU were earlier today, which makes sense. Sean Patterson raced in the EU race, as did Dom. Do I see Dom? Dom Bessel? Yeah, and so we got two people that have already done this once today. They're young. They have lots of stamina and energy. I'm an old fart. I gotta take a nap, stay up this late, do this shit. 20 minutes left in practice. Then we'll be in for a little bit of a qualifying section, and then 90 minutes. So sit back and relax. So far, I only see one Bentley in the mix, but I thought we were going to see more than one Bentley. But I do know that the Bentley was damn fast in the EU race. It was P3 for a bit while I was watching. Did not catch the whole race. The Audis were leading. I had top two spots, followed by the Bentley, and then a Porsche, and then I believe a couple of Corvettes. Somebody else was talking about running a Bentley, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I know the Corvette is really fast, just it is. The Porsche has it in the corners and the braking. Ramiro Perez is in his Porsche. He raced with us on Monday night and was very competitive. Is Paz in here tonight? Don't see him yet. I really kind of expect him to show up. He also raced really well Monday night. Jeff Lacey's in here. He won the race Monday night in his Audi, and he's back in an Audi tonight. A couple of names, several names I don't really recognize, which is good. We have the regular crew. There's a guy named Bentley, but he's in a Porsche. That's a bit different. That's a bit different. A guy named Bentley in a Porsche. Let's see. What else is kicking around? Ooh, Randy Cruz. We haven't seen him for a while. Yeah, several new names. This is good. I like to see this. Do we have anybody from far afield? Don't see anybody from Oz, New Zealand. You really got to kind of take the day off of work to do this. Some do. Ed Engineer can sometimes join us, which is awesome. Like to have him and the rest of the crew when they can. Lysorek is in the race tonight. He qualified first on Monday night. but then couldn't race with us because he had to do the family thing and pick up the daughter from dance school or something of that nature, which is a real shame. Him and several other people didn't race Monday night, and if you haven't seen that video, go load it up because it's really, I think, one of the better races and broadcasts we've done. There was a lot going on, and it was really easy to just hop from thing to thing and follow what was going on. So yeah, we're at the Red Bull Ring. Been an active day for the Red Bull Ring. Let's see if we can get the track map to work. It never comes up on the first time, so we shut it off. We wait about 5-10 seconds. Then turn it on again, and it still doesn't work. Interesting. It will work eventually. I was testing it earlier today. I was doing some just peeking in on the EU races to see what was going on there. Calico Jack raced Monday night as well in the GT3 and came in last, but he did finish, and his last place was basically suspension damage. As someone who suffers that kind of insult on a frequent basis, yeah, you get hammered early in the race, and there you are. You're stuck limping around for the rest of the race, doing the best you can, trying not to, make the suspension damage that you had cause even more problems by off tracks, etc., etc. So, yeah. And maybe that the track map only works when the race is underway. I'm not really sure sometimes how it works. Now it's not working at all. Okay. How many people are watching now? Okay, I am going to disconnect myself from the server, and I'll be right back. It will be okay though, because it's good. He's going to disconnect from server, but server will stay up. Reconnect to the server. Bentley bright hopped. but I topped. Right, we got 16 GT3s. No, we got 18 GT3s and 9 GT4s. Awesome. That's 27 cars on the track. That's a damn good turnout. Our best lap in the GT3s is a 1:30.05, and our best lap with the GT4s is very close. 1:38.031 by Rudolf Stein. Very close, very close. The, wow. And the GT3s, whoa, crap. That's going to be close. Yeah. Top 6 are all within a second of each other, and it isn't that much further down. Yeah. 10 minutes left in practice. And we'll jump into qualifying for a bit, and then off to the races, as they say. Excuse me. Hello, Benny Ghost. You should be back next week, Derek McCord. Okay. Well, that'll work. Hey, very good. You're all doing good. There's 4 likes on the stream. Did you all subscribe too? Because, you know, not like I'm preaching to the choir or anything, but half the people that watch these videos don't subscribe. It's pretty impressive. Right now we're at 126 subscribers. Trying to get to 1,000, because at 1,000, you know, we become somebody YouTube will pay attention to. Or if we get 4,000 hours of view time, which we're at a little over 800 at this point. Channel's been doing really good. I mean, we've only really been up for, you know, a couple of months. I've got 4 other YouTube channels doing various projects, and none of them have this many subscribers, so. 5 watching now. Picked up, oh, that's probably me being added. So did any of you get to watch, the EU or the Oz New Zealand races? Any predictions on what we're going to have happening here tonight? I think somebody in a car is going to win. That's my prediction. So in the GT3s, nobody's beat a 121. Nobody's got into the 129s yet, which surprises me. I think we will see somebody do it before long, either practice or qualifying. Still set on 27 people in the server, with 7 minutes and 40 seconds left for people to join. Best lap in the GT4 so far, Rudolf Stein with a 1:38.03. 1:38.03, pretty good. Not as good as, like, there was a 1:36.8 in EU on the GT4s. And on the GT3s, the best, the alien time is a 1:28.5 something. Just ridiculous times. But that's the way the cookie bounces. Oh, just picked up another driver. Looks like another GT driver just stepped in, Alex Van Manthe. Whoo, Mantai. What's his flag? He is from Germany. Woohoo, he's up late. He's up late. Maybe he's going to come over and teach us all a lesson, show us all how to drive. I hope so. That'd be fun. Anybody else from the EU in here that I can spot? Not that the flag means they're from the EU. Tim Springob from Germany. Sean Zulu from Zambia. Mohammed Ayuda from Algeria. I don't know. I think he's actually from Algeria, but Julian Vrac from France. Friggin' A. That's interesting. It's kind of unusual to have anybody from the EU jump in the pond to race with us. It usually works the other way around. Jerome Paganelli. France. Canadian, US, English. Yeah. 19 GT3s and 9 GT4s. Awesome. Awesome sauce. God, all I can think of is Hunt for Red October and Paganini. Sorry. And of course it was Pavarotti, not Paganini, but you know, or whatever. Or it was Paganini and not Pavarotti. And yeah. Hi, Brett Bowman. Like the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Be the channel. Name that movie for 5 brownie points. Oh, God, I've been talking for the last 10 minutes and I've been muted. Good. Perfect. Perfect. Just as well, I was whining about my connection. It's much better now. I reset it. So, yeah, before we got out of qualifying, we had a couple of 129s in the GT3, so that's good. Good to see who does what here. See if there's anybody sandbagging as such. Funny, people don't really sandbag on the higher rated servers, but boy do they sandbag in the low raters. I've got a crappy rating. My rep is okay, but my rating sucks. And I will go into a race now and do the practice, do some of the qualifying, then back out to second monitor and look at the rating of the drivers I might be up against. And as a general rule of thumb, what I find is that my 1300 rating is often up against 17, 18, 1900 rating drivers in these rookie races, and I just quit because I have zero chance of doing. I have 100% chance of losing rating because there's just no way I'm going to beat these guys. So racing against them is futile, which is again part of the reason we need a rookie-only server, because I've got absolutely no chance racing against a 17, 18, 1900 rated driver. And again, I know that they want to be able to take advantage of the track car combinations because they like them too. But if I'm blocked from driving 75 or 80 plus events and I can't take advantage of those track car combinations, why is it fair the other way around, but not fair? I just wish RaceRoom has a problem with new drivers. They are inside this bubble where they know everything. Track limits conversation in the forum today, where somebody was saying, "Look, I'm really confused with this track limits thing. The white line doesn't mean the white line in places, and if there's curbing, then the white line doesn't count. But it depends on, sometimes there's 2 layers of curbing, and there's that Corvette right there. That's a legal turn. He's got all 4 wheels inside the white line, but it's illegal because he had at least 2 wheels on the curbing. Anyway, I said, geez, it would be really helpful to a new user to have some kind of intro video or intro process per each track to say, okay, look, don't cut this one because, there's the sausage here and you wreck your suspension, and what you want to do is try to cut the corner here and do this, and then here you can cut this really wide and go way out onto the curbing, in order to extend your track, blah, blah, blah. But that isn't how it works. It's left for the driver to kind of figure out what's legal and not legal. RaceRoom does make a statement about where the track edge is. But again, if you are a new driver, someone new to sim racing, someone new to RaceRoom, you may not know these things. And, it's very frustrating to not know the rules of a game. So yeah, track guides. I made the suggestion that RaceRoom create a video for each track that just kind of lays out where the danger points are, where you can run off, and just some of the highlight points of each track, so that as a new user coming in, you'd see a track selection and it would pop up with orientation video, and bam, bounce you out to YouTube to see a video about the track. Anyway, it didn't go over well. It's suggestions aren't really yeah, they're not looking for anything. Anyway. So where are we? Back out to the race down into the GT4s. Dom Bessel has set the best time for the GT4 with a 1:38.0, which is pretty good. If I can get the software to switch, there it goes. Things are being pokey. There he is, Dom Bessel. So he has got poles so far in the GT4s. He's full of confidence because he won his race earlier today. So that would do it. That'd pump you right up. Okay. 40 seconds left. Yeah, everybody's racing. No VRP for you. In fact, we are out of VRP to give away, which I know sucks. And watch you all leave before you hear. See, you left. I saw you. You left. I watched the counter and you ran away. Before you heard that we don't have VRP, but we do have a special gift we can give away. So, to the person that just went away, of course, that is if the software runs right. So, Rudolf Stein got pole into GT4s, and Dom Bessel is P2. And on down the line, and then to the GT3. Oh, come over here, software, for the GT3s. Wysorek gets it. Oh, the Shireen just went away. Wysorek gets it for pole. So, yeah, I think we're going to see some good racing tonight. Based on what we saw Monday night, I would anticipate that tonight will also be exciting racing. Again, I'll mention it again. If you haven't seen the Monday night broadcast, you should go watch it. That's a hell of a good race. Lots of good racing. All up and down the line. Some drama in places. And a hell of a comeback by the guy who eventually won the race. So, yeah. About almost everything you could want. I suppose there wasn't any, pile-ups or huge collisions. So if that's what you were looking for in racing, then that the race wouldn't have made you very happy. 10 seconds for up, and we'll have 90 minutes of multi-class racing. We said we're talking about a minute, 30 some odd to get around a lap. So it'll probably take, whoa, interesting, couple of dives there. Just let the auto director run things here at first, because otherwise it just gets ugly. If the auto director would kick in. Things are a little pokey between me and the server tonight. I just don't understand it. But there it is. Which I can do about it. All right, looks like a moderately clean start, although we do have one person that is, starting from the pit? Where are they? Come on, software, switch. No, he is regretfully still on the line. I hope he's not there when they come around. Tim, the race has started. Oh, God. Mohammed raced earlier today in the EU race. Earlier today he was actually, he was doing one of the shorter races right before this race. And said he did a 130 with a keyboard. I don't believe he did 130 with a keyboard myself. All right, my coffee's over there. It should be just about done, so I'm going to go get my coffee. Y'all, people behave. I do have a raffle to give away. I'll start that up here shortly once I go over and get my my decaf. Ah. Still on business travel. Well, that sucks, or not. Depends. As long as you're staying in a nice hotel, I suppose, and eating decent food. Although I would not want to be traveling now for any reason. Alrighty. What is going on? Mysoric is out to a quick lead there in the GT3s in his Corvette, followed by Ansbury in his Corvette, a couple of Porsches, another Corvette, Porsche, Corvette, Corvette, I mean, Bentley. Let's see what happens as this thing stretches out. Down the GT4s, Dom Bessel has taken the lead. He's got a second lead over Rudolph, so even though Rudolph got the pole, Dom seems to be doing the better job of racing. Come on, software, move. It is just not responding well tonight, and it's not logical. Don't know why. I'll tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump off of the. I'm going to dump out of the Surfshark software and see if it's actually faster without it tonight. Generally, it's been faster with it, but I'll be right back. Let's disconnect from the voice channel. getting rid of the surf shark tonight. So who knows? I can't figure it out. I did a speed and connection test to the net from my local system, and it's fine. I don't get it. I don't get it. But, yeah, I don't care. It's better now. I can actually follow the action in more or less real time now. Looks like we got a hell of a race going here. First and second. Excuse me, for second and third between Sean Zulu. What the heck is going on with this? Okay, da-da-da. Interesting. All right, so back to the race. What have we got going? I'm a little confused in what I'm watching here. Okay, Sean Zulu in the Porsche chasing. Okay, got it. Muhammad, Victor Paz, etc. Got it. All right, back up to speed. Down in the GT4s, Rudolph has caught up with Dom Bessel. And I expect those two to be fighting it out the entire night. Based on their track times are, you know, tenth of a second, 100th of a second apart. So they're going to be beating up on each other all night, which is good. Be something to watch. From what I've seen, these two cars are pretty evenly matched. I think properly driven, I think the Audi has a little bit more potential than the BMW, but we'll see. Oh, Sean Pesson is out of the race. Not sure what happened, but he's gone. Yeah, Tim is, this is one of those things where, okay, he's not really on the track right there. He looks like he's on the track, but he's not. If we go look at one of his, Alexei, him. He is in the pit. I gotta assume that he's got damage. Tim Springbob, though, is probably not actually connected. If we look at his driver view, no, he's there. Huh. Sitting there on the main straight. That's amazing. Anyway, okay. He's a guy that never even started the race, but I'm suspecting that he's not actually on the track. In fact, I'm going to double check that. Watch this. Be right back. Hang on. Computer, give me back control. To these guys, Tim is Springbob there. Springbob Sponge Pants is actually in the pit. But what I told them was don't take the inside line down the straight, because we've seen this before where the car is there but not there, and people can actually hit it and do damage. Although we're not, it happened at the Daytona race. It was pretty funny to watch. So, 90 minutes of racing, you have a little diversion like this, makes things interesting. I kind of want to sit here and wait till somebody takes the inside line down the straight, smacks the car, and sends it flying. But we'll check back and see what's going on later. Oh, in the mid-pack of the GT3s. Oh, there it was. I just missed it. Damn it. All that time. Oh, my God. Yeah. Oh, ouch. Who was that? That was Jared's Vetec. Into the wall. Lost it in the corner. They did see it. All right, so let's go back down and watch. Yeah, Jared got smacked somewhere there. Yeah, Rudolph Stein and Dom Bessel are duking it out for the first position in the GT4s. We'll watch this for a bit, and I will note that Jeff Lacey has, like he did Monday night, has moved himself up. He was like 12th place, and he's now up into 6th. And coming up behind Lupu. So we'll jump back up there as that gets more interesting. But this is the race of note for the moment. Let's go back over and check in on the stream. Yeah, you don't want to be Bernie in a movie. Not a good thing. It doesn't end well. Yeah, of course it happened right after saying it, Yeah, we had that in the Daytona race. There was somebody that was just basically sitting there in the middle of the banking, and people would come by and hit it. They wouldn't know they would hit it. They couldn't see it, but all of a sudden their hood went scrunch. It was quite interesting. So we had that case again, but he's gone now. Once somebody hit him, it sent him flying somewhere. No, he's still there. It just did him a 180. All right. I'm bored. We'll just sit and watch him for a while. If anything exciting happens, I swear I'll come back. Oh, here we go. Oh, no, that's enough. Oh, here comes somebody. No. Oh, that's close. They're going to come by, and they're going to smack the shit out of this car, and their hood's going to go bam, and then they're going to go, what was that? Phantom crashes.
Now you gaze the power of the dark side.
Okay. Yep, Dom is still first in GT4. Rudolph's still right behind him. GT3s have spread way out. Wysorek has got a 7-second lead on Ensbury, who's got a 4-second lead on Paz, who's got a 3-second lead on Lupu, who's got a 1.5-second lead on Lacey. Although Lacey is catching Lupu. Lacey is currently got the fastest lap time of current lap times. Oh, got somebody in trouble in the pit for a reason. Okay. I know this is silly. I can't help myself. I gotta watch this. Does the free camera work? No, can't get free camera to work. What is it? Is it L? Do we do L? No, it's the free cams don't work anymore. I don't know why. They used to, but they don't anymore. Maybe it's because I'm remote controlling this situation as opposed to being directly connected. Yeah, Jerome Perrick. Oh, here we go. Bam! Oh, now he's in the middle of the track. Bam! And they're running down the track going, what the hell did I hit? I love it. Okay, he's probably out of danger at this point. Nobody's going to hit him anymore. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Holy shit, that's funny. Cars. And it is causing damage. I think if you noted that Ramiro Perez on the front end of his car. So if we go and look at his car from Sean Zulu's point of view. Computer. Yep. I gotta reset my connection to the. So looking back from Sean Zulu's car to Ramiro Perez, you can see the damage to the front end of his car, and I'm pretty sure that's from hitting the Phantom Menace there, Mr. Spring Bub Sponge Pants. And that sucks because, you know, he doesn't need that damage, and it may or may not be affecting his race. It's hard to say. The system isn't showing that he has damage, but I know that the system isn't accurate about that a lot of the time. But he has also, I think, lost several places since that happened. John Wysorek is, of course, just way the F out front. Way the F out front with a 11-second lead over Theodore Ensbury. Just stupid fast tonight. But that's good. You know, that's a good thing. Our very own alien. His fastest lap is 1:30.03 so far. Nobody racing has done sub 1:30 yet. Oh, that coffee's good. So it's a blend of Hannaford Cheapo decaf with a bag of Cafe Vienna dark roast decaf from Starbucks. So I mix those two 50-50 so it can actually have some flavor. It's just been suggested that I change my name to Admiral Folgers. And if you get that, you get it. If you don't, you don't. So yeah, Wysorek is... What the heck is this software doing? Come on. I'm saying Sean Zulu on the screen, but the control software says it's pointing out John Wysorek. Come on. What you doing? And even, yeah, this is good. It says Sean Zulu in a Porsche, yet on the screen I'm looking at a Corvette. Yay, go home, you're drunk. Yeah, the auto director software is drunk. Yeah, it's not responding to anything. All right, I'm going to reset it then. God, tonight is just like full of just goobers. Yeah, Konasek, you're not in tonight either. Yeah, the invisible car damage. We had that in the Daytona race. Somebody was caught on the banking, sitting there just dead, and people were coming and going wham and smashing him and spinning him in circles. So he's far enough off the track now that he probably won't get hit unless somebody's way down inside they're going three abreast down the main straight. But if you're looking out the back of, you know, you can't see him sitting there out the back of this view. You can see him sitting there. But, yeah, the broadcast software certainly shows it's that way. Let's see if we can reconnect it and get a better. There you go. Jared Svetak coming up behind Calico Jack there. Let's see, let's get the next car software up. Oh, hang on. Let's just jump down here because that's getting really close. Dom Bessel trying to put the move. Rudolph Stein, and I mean, they have been... Would you stop it, software? My God, I am about to kill something here. It's driving me nuts. Come on, software. I want to watch these guys. Oh, he's got by him. We'll see if he can make that stick. These two have been, yeah, they've been at it for 30 minutes straight now. And like I said at the beginning, these two are going to be duking it out the whole freaking race. And there he goes back by. But can he make it stick? No. That's a tough corner. That's a tough place. That's a tough place to try to pass. I wouldn't advise it. Yeah, so everybody's hoping that Mr. Wysorek, the other week we were racing and he lost it. And he lost it because what he let go of the steer. We were doing the front drive cars, and he let go of the steering wheel so he could go turn to the side, grab a beer, and open it. By the time he got back, the car had wiped out because you can't let go of the steering wheel in a front wheel drive car like you can a rear wheel drive car. So the talk up in the other chat room is that everybody hopes that John gets thirsty. Oh God! You know, if it wasn't for the flavor of coffee, I'd just stop drinking it altogether. Once upon a time, I was an internet service provider that drank 2 to 3 pots of really good coffee a day. I was so jacked up on caffeine, I didn't know what I was doing. I have basically quit caffeine for about the past 12, 13 years. I still have it now and again, but it's like doing speed. Man, it's amazing how powerful caffeine really is. All you have to, want to find out how powerful caffeine is? Stop drinking it for a month, and then just have one real good strong cup. Not sure who they're coming up against, but I see that Rudolph has gotten by Dom again. So they've swapped places a few times. I know that back marker, whoever that is, gets applause for getting the hell out of the way and letting these guys race. That's good stuff. That was probably, was it Bentley? No. Bentley and Brian Ingles are fighting it out. Bentley Breithaupt? Breithaupt. Assuming. Come on, software. Man, it's just not responding well. It's the inbound signals to the control software. Just seems to be flaky. Sitting here clicking on this name to try to get the view down. There it goes. To Bentley Breithaupt because these two are racing. Nope. Got somebody off or out, off track. Oh, in the pit. Really? That's a bit early for a tire change. But I suppose early in, early out. Calico Jack also is doing something. He's in the pit as well. He's. Well, that's a different strategy. Let's go see what Tom's Spring Bob Sponge Pants is doing. Yeah, he's still sitting right where he was when we left him. Yeah, I don't think anybody will run into him again because he's on the inside. But, yeah, jeez. Doesn't make for a good situation. Yeah, there he is, just sitting there. Funny, the racers can't see him, but he is there, and the physics are responding to it, so. Goober, goober, goober. I will submit this video to RaceRoom as an incident. For what it's worth. Daniel's out of the race. Jerome's out of the race. Mohammed is, I think, out of the race. Yeah, he got discoed. Sean is out of the race with damage. And, of course, Tim Sponge Spring Bob has never started the race, but he has made it a couple of 100 yards down the track. It's too good. It's too good. Uh-oh. This doesn't bode well. Dom has now dropped back 2 seconds behind Rudolf Stein, or Sten, or Steen. Hard telling. How am I supposed to know? And is dropping back even further. It's down 2 1/4 seconds. He must have spun or got damage or something. Happened. Although all you really can only, if you get squirrely in one corner and almost lose it, that's enough to drop 2 seconds. See, now he's back 3 seconds. Something's going wrong with him. He's losing way too much time. Yeah, it shows his last lap was invalid. I'm going to assume he got suspension damage from something. Wow, that sucks for him because he was running really close. Okay, attrition. We got 5 people out of the race. We've got 10 of the GT4s left, and we've got 14 of the GT3s. Zoltan just did something. Let's take a look. Yeah, he was just off track. I also just saw that Wysorek had a yellow flag for being off track. Whoa! Is that Zoltan he just passed? Yeah. Wow. And Wysorek is already starting to lap people. God almighty. So yeah, oh my goodness, yeah. He's a freight train. He is a freight train. He's coming up behind. Is he coming up behind Dom now? Hang on. Yeah. He's gonna come up behind Dom. Don't pay attention to the compare next car information. That's just not correct at this point. Because what we've got is him coming through a back marker. Dom giving him a wide berth. And so 4 seconds up the track is Rudolf Stein. And then you look back, you can see Wysorek coming up from behind. Victor Paz has made his way up into second place in the GT3s, but he is a full 14 seconds behind John Wysorek, and that's a long way back. Man, yeah, alien territory. Again, what's interesting is Wysorek is putting in pretty much consistent 130s to 131s, and that isn't all that much faster than everybody else's fast times. What I'm assuming is happening is he's consistently getting in laps that are a half to 1 second faster. And there he goes past Rudolph. Randy Cruz in the pit, maybe? Yes. Damn it, they didn't do it again. The pit indicators aren't working. So it's not showing who's been in the pit and who hasn't, so it's going to be a clusterfuck, and no one's going to know anything from the broadcast side. It worked Monday night that the little pit icons were working, but tonight it's not, so I'm assuming that means that the way the race was set up, somebody forgot to label the pit stop in such a way that the broadcast software picks up on it. No clue what's going on. Dom is now 5 seconds back from Rudolf Stein. So I'm going to say suspension damage has affected him negatively. Got a little bit of a 3-way race between what the heck, smoke show. 3-way race back in GT4s between Lyndon, Bentley, and Evan. Get the compare next car graphic back up. Yeah, Lyndon Bingaman just went flying past Evan and Gramke and Bentley Breithaupt. Up in the GT4s, battle for 5th place between Sean Zulu and Theo Lupu. So it's the Zulu Lupu race. Damn it, that chaffs my wheat, I tell ya, right there. We ain't got no damn pit marker. Now, see, Dan, you got to stop the coffee for like a week or two, and you get to pound a lot of water through you, and yeah, you're gonna have a headache that won't quit for days. But if coming down off a drug gives you a headache for days, maybe you should come down off the drug. Hey, look, nobody worse than reformed, right? You know? Oh, man, he was coming down the inside. Close enough to him. Keep an eye on that. Yeah, Koenigsegg Discord is really helpful in a bunch of different ways. It connects you to whatever group you're with. North America Discord, we get in there and we chat about stuff. We also have a ton of text channels where we share setups on cars, setups on equipment, hardware that we use. Off topic, we talk about beer and other stupid shit. We have events that we set up in a calendar. There's a lot going on in the Discord server, and it's there in order to help the community become more of a community, race together, get to know each other. You know, I'm looking down this list of names on the leaderboard TV tower here, and at this point, I'm really familiar with about 75% of the people on this list. Who they are, how they drive, what to expect from them, and you know, it makes what I'm doing a lot easier because you know I know when Wysorik is in the race, shit's gonna happen. He's gonna be fast. You know, there are certain people that you can anticipate will provide some good racing. Yeah, the buggy car, Amato. Yeah. Yeah, also Amato, the pit indicator's not there. It was working fine Monday night. If you look at the Monday night video, the pit indicator is right there, but on this rate, there's no pit indicator. So that's all going to become a flustercluck here pretty quick. We won't know who's pitted and who hasn't, and that really makes watching the race, makes commentating the race hell, because it just... Get it right, guys. Come on. If there's a race with them, this happens a lot with these Wednesday night races. Is there's supposed to be a mandatory pit, but the pit indicator never shows. And it's got to be what they're doing when they set the race up. They're leaving some checkbox off for the mandatory pit in such a way that the reality software isn't picking up that it's there and then doing the indicator for me. It worked Monday night, so I know it's a matter of it works. It's just somebody didn't click the right button. All caffeine all day. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I hear you. I was into it. Like I said, 2-3 pots a day of the best coffee we could buy. Even had some Luwak at one point. And if you're a coffee drinker and you really are a coffee drinker, then you know what Luwak is. For 12 brownie points, what's Luwak? Good stuff. Okay, I haven't started the stupid raffle thing yet, so that's what I'm going to go do now. Get the software to do it. There it is. Come on. Oh! It doesn't show me the mouse at times, so there are times when I'm trying to see what I'm doing, and I can't. Okay, so we have to edit this because the raffle is no longer for 500 VRP. The raffle is for a code for some special for RaceRoom content. And it's been so long since I got this code that I don't remember what's in it. But basically what it is code that was given to somebody else about, 2 months ago that they didn't really need, so they gave it to us. And, yeah, so that's what it is. So it's a code for RaceRoom content. Hang on a second. Copy. RaceRoom content. 10. Yeah, we did that. We got that. Let's go and advanced. Is that it? Okay. When this starts, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel because you get more than one. You get more than one entry. Oops. Start giveaway. So hopefully this works. Jeff Lacey has made his way up into third place and is breathing down the back of Victor Paz. Boy, is this familiar. That's where we were Monday night with Paz and Perez and Lacey all at the top. Wysorek is, yes, 15-second lead. My God. Yeah. So, AA code for RaceRoom content raffle has started. 4 viewers use exclamation VRP to enter the raffle. One winner will be chosen at the end of the race. Must be present to win. Your mileage may vary. I am not a lawyer. Consult your physician before adding any medications to your daily routine. Got a 3-way race for 4th down in the GT4s. Gonna get back to the race here. Other than that, stuff's really kind of spread out, except for Lacey battling it out for 2nd place up there. We're going to go back up to that one because that's getting really close. Yeah, this is frickin' verbatim repeat from Monday night. It's actually not VRP. I don't know. It's for some cars and tracks that actually given out in the New Zealand Oz race literally about 2 months ago. Oh, pull away from that Audi. Come on, Victor. Come on, Jeff. Interesting. I'm surprised that Paz is getting the power down a little bit better than Jeff coming out of the corners. I wouldn't really anticipate that, but it is a matter of that line and getting that line out of the corner, and being able to get that foot on the accelerator. Is he gonna get him? Yeah, he might get him. He's not gonna keep it though. Yeah, he's not gonna be able to keep it right there. Halfway through the race. Again, no clue who's done a pit, who hasn't, whether they've changed tires or not. Because, yeah, software. Looks like somebody else, GT4s is in the pit or is out. Let's take a look. No, he's just in the pit. That's good. Break that. Let's go back up here. Helicopter chase cam thing here for a bit. Looks like we might have another GT3 out, Daniel. Seems to be out. Zoltan's in the pit. Looks like Dom dashed into the pit as well. Let me go verify that because he had I think Dan. Yeah, he's in the pit, coming back out. Yeah, man. Yeah, that Rudolph Stein really did it well. I think my guess is Dom had to have screwed up, went off track, did a little damage, and caused himself a problem because he was racing really well and doing well. Oh, okay. Lazy and Paz coming up on a GT4, I would say. This is the helicopter cam I was trying to get into. Depending on the track, this could be a really good shot. 4 brownie points for that racer. It's a good angle on that corner. Getting these vertical shots makes a hell of a difference in terms of understanding how sharp a corner is or isn't. Oh, that was close. That was damn close. Oh, that was damn close. That got ugly for a second. Jeff has managed to pass Victor. Victor went off a little bit there. Victor bumped that other Porsche there, so it's possible that he sustained a little suspension damage or something. And yeah, having to weave in and out of the back markers is not helpful for these guys in terms of, oh, well, we can see that the helicopter cam doesn't work so good there, does it? Springbok tongue pants there has still sitting there at the end of the main straight. Oh, his car did not appear anymore. Not there anymore. Oh, did you see it there for a second? It was weird. Très intéressant, n'est-ce pas, oui?
What's up?
Hey, Rachel Rover, man, how are you?
I'm good, mate. I'm good. How are you? Sorry, I missed this one.
Yeah, Jesus, you know, you missed Monday night, and you missed this one. Monday night was a better race, but this one's not so bad. Hang on a second, let me get in and. Oh God.
I enjoyed it on the Oz server. It was fun. I think I came in 4th or 5th.
Yeah, things are really pokey tonight. I have no idea why the network is being so friggin' weird, but it is just being whacked.
I was watching the stream. The stream looks like it's coming through okay, though, mate.
Oh yeah, the stream's working fine. My connection.
Your own connection.
I shut everything down and retested it just to make sure. And my connection out to the net is fine, but somehow the RDP connection back to me is what's my connection to the RDP server is wonky. And actually, I was on Surfshark and I got off it because it was much faster off it than on it. So
it's weird. It just depends on how the paths are, and you can't tell that, and you don't get to dictate it on the internet. It's just how it decides it goes.
Oh yeah, it just is what it is. But that's the way the cookie bounces. That's the way the ball crumbles.
You can't get a streamer to show me the Discord, so I can have half an hour's commentating with you, can you?
I can try. Let's see how far that goes. Let's see. What I wanted to do first was I needed to go here. Hello, computer. Very good, Scott. And I need to go here, and then I go there, and then I bring up the local Discord on the remote server. I scroll down. Then I skip over to the stream software and listen again. Yeah. So what I gotta do is turn you down. Let's see, turn you down a little bit. And there we go. Now, let's see if I can go and say screen. Why is it saying
Happy days. Let's have a look at that then. Watch the stream.
Theoretically.
Winning. Yeah, I got it. It's there.
So what's been going on so far, just to kind of clue you in, is that John Wysorek basically took off and he's gone. He's got a 16.7-second lead on the field. Has been growing by anywhere from a quarter to a second a lap.
Right.
He's out 36 laps. The software is barfed because they didn't set the switch for mandatory pit stop, so I have no idea who didn't.
They've got to anyway, so...
Yeah. Well, no, but just in terms of when I'm doing the stream, to know who has and hasn't been in the pit creates drama and other situations that add to the adds to the stream.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. And it was working fine.
At the minute, we've got a stationary camera though, right? Just looking down the pit straight.
I don't know what I've got. Let me set it to auto director and see if it snaps into that. Right now, I can't see anything. My connection to the server's dwarfed.
Yeah, we're just... looking down the main straight right now.
Yeah, and it says it's looking at Victor Paz and Sean Zulu, but what it actually is it's locked on looking at Tim Springbob, who was at the end of the straight. We had one of those situations where a dead car was on the track, and nobody could see it.
Okay.
And they were running into it, left and right. Come on, software. Yeah, my remote software doesn't function right anymore. I have to the web browser.
Right.
I enter a command and it just doesn't seem to respond to it. So I've got to shut that off, restart it, recode into it, paste and go. Up it comes.
There we go.
There we go. There we go. See, I've been off all kinds of pokey tonight. But, it is what it is. Looks like Theodore's in the pit. Oh, come on, software.
Yeah, that is not the closest battle.
Yeah, it's almost like somebody else is in here pushing buttons on me.
Yeah.
Okay. What? It's interesting. So it's changing the driver names, but it's not changing the camera. Oh, I know what's going on here. Hang on a second. There we go. That's what it was. When you're broadcasting, you can click on the broadcast screen and then use your keyboard keys to change camera views.
Oh, okay.
But that can fuck up the remote control thing, and you got to get out of that keyboard command before the remote control software will then be allowed to take control.
Yeah.
Things you learn by doing.
Yeah.
Over there.
This is really pretty stuff that they do, but we've talked before that the documentation is shallow.
So this helicopter cam is an awesome shot for some tracks. But to get into it, you have to click
here
on the
is
screen.
a fantastic. Yeah, I never see that view.
Right,
on many other streams.
Right, because you have to manually get into it, and then if you're not careful, you don't know how to get back out of it. Because right now we're in that, but I have to then cycle through various screens in order to get back out. But yeah. Anyway,
see if you can find somebody who's got a battle. At the minute we're just looking at one individual.
there's only one. Yeah, there's only one battle going on, which is Bingaman and Garamki, which is right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and coming through some back markers. So Bingaman is about 0.32 seconds behind. Garamki. Jared Svetek looks like he just went into the pit.
So have you got a good mix, GT3, GT4?
We had, to start with, we had 10 GT3-4s and 19 GT3s. So yeah, really good mix. Well, I'll put the TV tower back up. I had that down because I was watching something else. Doing that full screen, bumper cam thing. This is the only race going on right now. Evan Garamki and Bingaman. Everybody else is spread way out at this point. But then again, we're in the late pit window.
Okay, so it's sorting itself out. Still,
Yeah, sort of.
Victor Paz's been in, has he? Oh, you won't know. You've
Again,
seen. Yeah.
again, they didn't flip the switch on the server when they set it up to indicate mandatory pit, such that the reality software is picking it up, such that we can't see it.
Yeah.
Which kind of sucks. The little round, the @ symbol at the end of the TV tower isn't there, and my software, the broadcast software isn't.
And that only comes on when there's a mandatory pit, because they assume you only care when there's a mandatory pit.
But this race has a mandatory pit, doesn't it?
Well, no, I don't think it does, but it is anyway, because you've got not enough fuel to make it round. So I don't think it has a mandatory on it, actually.
Yeah, I kind of wish they would flip the switch, because it does create a difference in the broadcast.
Yeah, the difference is if they do that, then people have to change tyres. So the tyres could make the race if you were careful.
But isn't everybody changing tires anyway?
Well, some might not. Some might not. You could make it, and that would save you perhaps 15 seconds or so. But I think you'd lose 15 seconds easy. I would anyway, but some aliens wouldn't.
Yeah. One of the other stories that's going on tonight is that initially Dom Bessel was on pole, and then Rudolf Stein, who's in first place in the GT4s, got pole from him. And then for the first half of the race, these two, Dom and Stein, were back and forth trading P1. And then something happened. Dom got suspension damage, I suspect, and all of a sudden he started dropping back, and he was 2 seconds back, 3 seconds back, 4 seconds back, and now he's he's 30 seconds back from the leader, where he was right there for the first half of the race. I'll say he's tired because he also did the EU race earlier today.
Oh, did he? Oh, okay. I love this track, I must say. It's a really enjoyable track. I thought I was going to make it in with you. Oh, no, that's not good.
You see this guy?
Yep.
This is Mr. Spring Bob Sponge Palm Stim Pub's Pants Spring. And
so he's been dead for a while, has he?
He never started the race.
Oh,
he was like on the inside. He was on the inside fourth grid position, basically right towards the top of the screen. Never started the race. Managed to sit there untouched for quite a while, and I couldn't help myself. I just started to do this, watch it, waiting for somebody to hit him. And sure enough, he got hit by a bunch of people. Ramiro Perez smacked him, and you can't see it. We won't get an angle on it, but he's got front end damage from smacking this guy. You can see it right there.
Oh yeah.
So he runs into a phantom car that he can't see in the middle of the track.
Oh, right? How rude's that?
Yeah. None of the drivers can see this car. They don't know it's there. He shows being in the pit to them.
Because the anti-wrecker protections kicked in, or should have kicked in, but maybe because it moved just a little bit, it wasn't a wrecker anymore, just momentarily.
Yeah, he got hit multiple times, spun around, and finally is far enough on the inside that I don't think anybody will hit it again. But we had the same thing happen in the Daytona race, where this guy in a Camaro was cruising along, and all of a sudden I'm watching it, and all of a sudden his hood goes and is bent up in the air, and I was like, what the fuck? I mean, I'm in the driver mode watching it, right? And it's just a dunk, and all of a sudden he's got his hood pops up in the air a foot.
It's weird because it says he's only 5 laps down, but he must be like 35 laps down, easy.
Well, no, that's cumulative. If you look above, it's 7 plus 12 plus 5 plus 1 plus 4 plus 5.
Oh, yeah.
So he's all the laps down.
All of this.
Let me see if I can add them up. 7, that's 19, 24, 25, and 9 is 34, plus all the times above him. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. It's a weird bug, though.
Oh yeah, there's Mohammed got a disconnect.
Oh no, they just got into it.
Uh-oh. Come back up. Come on, computer. Give it back. Faster. God damn it.
Yeah, 2 people just got into it then.
Paz and Lacey are both in the pit. Okay. It looked like they grayed out and were in an accident.
Yeah.
Nobody's getting into it right now. Everybody's spread out.
No, because that's Jeff just come off the jack, so that's okay. But somebody got into it momentarily.
missed it.
It might have been a ping as well. It might have. It was just the moment of connection, like the one that I put on the other day, where I was racing TCR and ended up. And I've got to say, I think that was a ping. You know, the one that you commentated on.
Yeah. Well, and the problem is
commented
that
on. Sorry.
you could easily bump into the back end of someone because of a ping situation.
Oh, no, all the time.
But I bapped into the back end of somebody last week, and and went in and said, "Hey, sorry, I nailed you. I didn't knock him off the track, but I hit him pretty good, and it didn't really affect them, but it was still, oh shit, bam,
Mm-hmm.
But that kind of shit happens. Looks like we got another out. Jared Svetek is now out as well. I think he got some damage earlier on. Oh, and he was doing the Bentley. God damn it. I was hoping. What's really interesting now is that, of all things, there's a McLaren in third spot right now.
Yeah, it handles nice.
It does.
It hasn't got the pace, but it handles
it's got
well.
the grunt, yeah. But see, that's we've said that before about races. Like there was wasn't there an Enduro with GT3s and Lacey was in his Ford GT40, and just kicked ass. Or that might have been Damien that was doing that. But either way, it's like
but yeah.
The GT40.
Damo don't count.
Yeah, wow. I know. But the GT40 isn't known as the fast car, and I think if you note, there's not a single GT40 in this race. Because
no, I mean I took the Mercedes 2013 out and came 4th or 5th.
Yeah, who won your race?
Oh, good question. Probably still got the XL from last night, Brody in the Audi Evo.
Excuse me, that was a stupid question, wasn't it?
But if I were to tell you what the best laps were, and it'd be an interesting comparison actually. So the best lap range, Brody 129.2, yeah, outstanding.
Yeah. He's a half second. He's one full second off the EU alien time.
Yeah.
Yeah, 128.387, I think is what it was.
Wow, that is probably
fucking ridiculous. Just ridiculous how fast that was.
And I'm 130 dead. Dylan was a 129.9. Lackey was a 129.9.
Looks like Wasorik and Zulu were in the pit together and are coming out together. That's interesting.
Garcia's a 129.8. So we were all around the same numbers. There wasn't a big gap at the end of the race. There wasn't miles between people.
Those are normal good times, racing times.
Yeah, I can get into the 128s on a ranked server with light fuel and good tyres, but I can't do it in endurance. No chance.
Well, this is going to be interesting. See what happens here. I'm assuming that the Julian Vrack, who's now in first place on lap 44, has not pitted in the McLaren, because otherwise he wouldn't be out there.
Yeah, you've got to think, but that's it's got to be. Now, I just wonder if there's something odd with that damn thing. If he could make it all the way through, if he's been on, he can't be on fuel. But I wonder if he could make it on tyres, because it's kind to its tyres, and all he's put in is fuel. I wonder. Because he's gonna have to. He must have fueled. Must have. Mustafa.
Oh, that's just the old world.
By this point in the race, he had to have, because you're a 120 litre tank, aren't you? And I had to put in another 40 litres. So what's that in ratio terms? It's a quarter of the entire race. So I guess he could be right on the edge of his refueling, just.
Well, and if he's been, it's not going to help him, because Wysorik is 10 seconds behind, and he's going to eat that. Oh my God. Okay, ready for this? John Wysorik's last lap, 137.4. 137.4 on John Wysorik's last lap.
So he's lost 7 seconds somewhere.
Oh, he's coming out of the pit. I'm sorry. I'm thinking 127, not 137. Duh, I'm being stupid. Brain fart. It's 10:30 at night here. For fuck's sakes.
Yeah, it's getting on a bit, isn't it?
Yeah, like I throw the comments in the Oz New Zealand on PDF's Discord. Hey, you guys don't want to work today? Come watch and race.
That's the position I'm in. I'm on lunch break right now. I've just had to take my wife for a COVID test, which is boring.
Woohoo! Stick those cotton swabs up the nose, baby.
Oh, yeah, she was pleased.
A little race going on here for fifth position between Filipponi and Gramke.
Oh, yeah, that's tight.
There's a pass. There's a pass.
Oh, he's going. He's going.
No, he can take it. That's funny. People try to go inside on that first corner and think they're going to hold it, and they never do.
No. You drive around the outside there, but he might get the run on him if he's coming down here. The other overtaking manoeuvre, if you're brave enough, is the long sweeping left. After that. Yeah, you see how much he drops there.
Yeah.
That Audi's absolutely stuck though. Is it no? Oh no, that's McLaren. You're filming
No,
it
it's
on
the Audi.
there.
It's the Audi. It's Jeff Lacey.
Oh, is it?
Looking back at Victor Paz. Yeah.
Okay.
So, here's Victor.
Well, that's a really weird battle for entry then. Anyway.
Yeah.
Understood.
But yeah, Lacey Monday night in the Audi was just absolutely. I think we talked about it yesterday. I couldn't believe it. He's pulling a second and a half a lap on everybody.
The Audi is quick, but if you've got to be able to tame its back end, it is tailing.
Oh!
Once it's gone, it's gone.
Lacey just dumped it.
No, it didn't. He just appeared in front of the guy just then. Ah, yeah, it's okay. That's server ping. No, mate, it was server ping.
No, you're right. He fucked up. Something happened.
Oh, jeez.
What the hell? It's like he was starting to go into the pit. Maybe he meant to go into the pit and missed it.
No, I reckon that thing did Audi things and it was steering him into the pit.
I have the solution. I'll be right back. I'm going upstairs for a second. Be right back.
Okay. What's the story?
Started to lose it, and then because of that, he's not really sure what happened, but there was some contact with Paz, but it was because he was losing it.
Yeah, I mean that's what I saw. The contact with Paz, I thought, was afterwards. It did exactly what the guy's just done there. Just lost it and ended up in the pit lane.
Yeah, well, getting to the point where you're tired, B, your tires are getting a little gushy, you might have some suspension damage, yada yada.
Yeah, your tires are no good at by this point.
Something I was noting, there's a discussion in the forum on RaceRoom's forum of where the hell's the edge of the track? As a new driver, you don't know that you can go way over the curves. You think it's the white lines, etc. Anyway, so watching the EU race today, coming into turn one, these guys got all four tires way the hell over the white line with the inside tires just barely still on the curb. Really stretching.
It's white line plus curb. So wherever there's red and white, as long as you've got a tire on the red and white, you're legal.
What about What about the track where it's you're coming out of last turn onto the main straight and it's all that extra blue?
Show
then
me.
there's
We'll
actually.
We'll keep
trying to think
watching
of the
this.
track.
That blue doesn't count. So the curb is what counts.
No,
so
this
the
is
green.
not this track. There's another track where it has I think it has green and blue as you come out of the last corner onto the main straight.
So
there's somebody all the way over, and he was legal.
Yeah, the curb, the red and white, is what's legal.
Yeah.
The green.
What somebody suggested
is legal, but some of your tires must still be on the curb.
Right. So what somebody suggested, I said, look, as a new racer, who somebody isn't steeped in this culture, and I'm approaching this game, there are things I don't know if you don't tell me, and there's a lot of shit that is assumed you know because everybody that's good at this game already knows all this shit. So when you go to ask them, they go, well, you should just know, as opposed to
yeah, assume knowledge is a thing, no doubt about that.
I suggested that RaceRoom say, look, here's your intro to this track. Right, and as you come down to corner one, you don't want to cut it too tight because there's the sausage there. If you hit that suspension, blah blah blah. Note that when you're coming out of this corner, you can cut it really wide into both the blue and the green sections of the blah blah. Just if I was going to this track for a track day, right, I would be sat down in a classroom and told about everything I needed to know, whether or not I knew it or not, or already he was a racer or a novice or an expert. I would get told shit. Then we might actually jump in a rent-a-car shuttle bus and do a drive around the track to, or at least be shown where the critical points of the track are. And that's what I'm asking RaceRoom for, is to give me what I would get if I went to a racetrack.
Are you going to give them what you would give to race on a racetrack?
I'm being. I know. It's going to cost them money to do that. But what's happening?
My point being is that you go to a track day, you're $200 in, aren't you?
Oh, easily, because that's just for the track.
Yeah, that's just for the track, and the people there, and the marshals, and the guys who do all that kind of briefing and all that stuff. And we pay to have a complete game with all of these tracks in it. I don't know, somewhere in the region of $150 if you max out all your premium pack.
Call it 100.
Yeah, if you do it properly and do it on VRP.
Okay. I've got my counter argument for you. Ready?
Go on.
There's only 50 people showing up to track day, right?
Yep.
There are 40,000 of us out here racing these tracks.
Yeah, man. You know what? And this is where iRacing has the model right, in as much as to do the things properly, all of the things. It's a subscription model. You've got to pay for it, and we don't like the cost of iRacing. Let's be honest.
No question about it.
No question.
And I almost don't see that people get what they're paying for in that.
No, I don't think so. I love this game. You know that I'm an absolute advocate for it. But I do think that I don't know, to be able to race ranked, my view is and to get some stewarding in, which is what I would really like above all else, to be honest, because some of the ranked standards are weak, let's say. To get some stewarding in, I would personally be comfortable to pay small subscription to run ranked, because I think it's real value in this game to run ranked. It's spectacular, and I'd be desperate if they stopped running ranked. I love this.
Oh, they won't stop running it.
I hope not.
It's their foot in the door.
And I've got to be honest. I think I've seen this in my time in RaceRoom. I've only been here a year, right? And I've seen RaceRoom kind of take off in that year, and it's ironic because it's an old game. But I've seen it take. Of course it did. It helped everyone in sim racing, but I've seen it carry on, maintain that, because it's got one of the best multiplayer experiences outside of iRacing.
Yeah, well, and some would we were discussing this yesterday, the day before, that if you're gonna start slamming each software, iRacing, old platform, tire model sucks. RaceRoom, old platform, visuals, crowd, other clouds, trees suck. A set of Corsa, contact, and other issues suck. Although AC car by itself apparently has the best driving model. They all have their inability
They all
to
have
get
their
the job
quirks.
done in a certain way. I think
I
driving.
mean, ACC is beautiful to look at. I don't actually enjoy the game much, honestly. And AMS2 is super, and AMS2 is on a modern platform and automobilistic too, and looks really, really good. But some of the car behaviour seems just comedy to me.
Yeah. So, yeah, interesting. One of my quote-unquote bitches of the week, and I talked about it about an hour ago, was that my rating is down below 1,300. My rep is between 75 and 80. I go into a rookie server. I do some practice. I do half the qualifying. I go to the second screen monitor and I start looking up the other drivers. And by and large, what I'm seeing is that I can go into a race with 8 or 9 people. And I'm up against, I'm number 9. 7 of them have ratings at 17 and above, 1,700 and above. I quit the race. Because there's zero chance of me doing anything. I mean, there's a chance that one of these high-rated drivers will screw up, and I will get a little head and get some rating points off him. But if everybody finishes the race, I'm going to lose rating. So I back out of the race. No, I've watched it happen all last week. It happened 5 races in a row. I performed well.
Under the ELO system, you should lose hardly anything. Hardly anything.
No, but there's nothing to gain. I can't gain anything against a 1,700 racer unless I beat him. And I'm not going to beat a 1,700 rated racer. I'm not that good.
You might only lose. You might only lose bits, but you're going to lose. Yeah.
Yeah, right. So there's no way as a rookie, noob, not very good driver, having to face the elite racers and the rookie racers basically turns me off to the game.
I think most of the multiplayer environments allow any rating back into the rookies. I'm pretty certain iRacing does the same.
But it doesn't work the other way around. The argument Theo has, and it's a good one, he says, hey, I want to be able to enjoy these tracks and cars. I like these combinations. I want to be able to race them. Well, I like some of the 75 plus and 80 plus tracks that I can't join. So why can't I join those? Well, because you're not good enough and you'd spoil the race. Oh, so that works if you're high rank and elite, it works to not spoil your race. But if it's me down on the low end, it doesn't work. See, it's not balanced. And I'm not saying all rookie. Just give me one of the 2 rookie servers where somebody with 16 up can't race.
I think you've got a point. And if you do a pure rookie like that, you have the unexpected standards that come with that occasionally, which is
I fully expect it. Oh my God, it's a bunch of noobs that are worse than me. But at least I'm in with people that I have a chance of gaining some rating off of.
Yeah, I think the other thing that happens is that folks like yourself start off with 1,500, and if you like, you lose your 200 or whatever it is, as you learn your ranked racing, and then it's a terrible grind to come back up from there.
Well, yeah, let's say that I do that 9-person race and I actually finish, 7th, and I gain 0.08 of a rating. Well, the next race I lose 7 or 8 or 9 because I hit the wall and I don't finish the race. So it's not really. You've got to win 8, 9, 10 races to get back sometimes what you lose in one race. And as a rookie, that's the new driver. See how far over that guy is? You guys are all way the hell over there using every bit of the track that they could get, and it was making a massive difference in their track times.
Yeah, but that does. I'm not brave enough to go over there because if you screw up the braking on there, it's all over Red Rover. You're way across.
Well, that was the discussion we were having. I think last night was or earlier this afternoon was, yeah, I can't do that because it unsettles my car, and then you know. So it's one of those things where you've got to trust that the car will float over it and get through it. What about suspension settings being set up so that the car will take that abuse and not throw the car off as much?
So on my setup to allow me to ride some of the curbs here, my setup has an extra centimetre of travel.
Ride height, but
all round.
But would
and soften it as a result.
I was going to say, would softening it also give you that added little oomph?
It does, but you don't want to. You damage the suspension when you run out of travel. So making it softer is not necessarily the answer. You know
right.
that.
Well, softer also means that your weight jumps around a lot more wobbly.
Well, you get more roll, but in some instances, more roll actually helps with camber thrust coming out of a corner. So you're changing the angle of the wishbone at the left or right rear, and depending on what your camber's set to, that could actually help you to push out of a corner.
Yeah, Jared, I'm not seeing the video stopping for anybody. Do a refresh. Well, hell, we've got just about 5 minutes left in this 90 minutes. Last half hour is kind of whipped by with Rangy coming in and helping us yak things up.
Yeah, we put the worlds to right. Sorry, mate.
Yeah. Hey, no worries, no worries. It fills the time, you know. All right, so in GT4, Rudolf Stein has been basically out front since the beginning of the race. Dom was right there with him for a lot of the time, but we're gonna find out that Dom did some damage, and that set him back. It looks like he's got it in the bag. It doesn't look like there's any race to be had here. Luke is going to be, you know, getting beat up by Ryan, whatever his last name is, or vice versa. Yeah, he got by him, or will get by him. But that's about the only race we're looking at. Up in the GT3s, John Wysorek is still out with a 10-12 second lead. He has been 15 to 20 seconds ahead of everybody for most of the race. Sean Zulu is kind of catching up, but it's not quite going to make it. John's last lap was 1:30. Sean Zulu's last lap was 1:31, so he's not going to get there. Victor Paz in third place is, again, a 1:30.7. Zulu and Wysorek both just had invalid laps. There really isn't any races of import going on. There's some good racing, but it's not for position as such, or it's not for what's that thing? The podium thing, yeah. They stand up and spray really cheap champagne over everybody.
yeah, don't spray the good stuff.
I really hope they don't spray good stuff because, hey, if you ever had really good champagne, Dom Perignon, you know, the really, really good shit, because you'd think it can't possibly be that much better. But it is.
Yeah, no, there's no doubt. My favourite's Tattinger.
Yeah, back 30 years ago, literally, I was working a resort in Florida, and the American distributor for Hennessy, Dom Perignon, and most of the top shelf liquors and champagnes that were distributed in the United States decided to have their annual marketing kickoff at our resort. Woo, baby, that was fun.
Yeah, well, that was a good night out.
Oh, they brought in cases and cases. The truck started showing up with this cases of Dom Perignon, cases of these Louis XIV, you know, friggin' $1,000 bottles of cognac. They gave us a cognac tasting session where they took this shit that was just right out of the barrel. It was like alcohol, like rubbing alcohol, and then they let us sip some of this 200-year-old shit. It was like butter.
Yeah, it's a different deal, isn't it? Oh, this is coming to an end here. Sean Zulu out of Zambia, by the way. I checked the flag out.
His flag is Zambia, but is he actually in Zambia?
I don't know. No,
well, that's like
he might be in the States.
Who is it? God damn it! Victor Paz has the Argentinian flag, but who else is Perez? I think is Argentinian. There was someone else here that had like the Zulu or Argentinian or some other friggin' flag that was really out there. We had a guy from Chile in the race.
Cruz. Is it Cruz?
Yeah, Mohammed
I don't know what
Ayuda.
that flag is.
Yeah, Mohammed Ayuda has Algeria as his country
Yeah.
flag, but my suspicion is that he's in one of the Caribbean islands or South America.
Right.
Okay, do we have any races going on? No.
Yeah, not really.
Nothing.
Oh, I don't know. Oh no, Lacey and Lupu are miles apart, aren't they?
Bentley and Dennis and Bentley, but you know it's back for 7th position. But where are we? We got a minute 13, so about a lap left. Let's see who's out. Zoltan's out. Jared's out. Is Theo in this? Yeah. So when we're done here, we can jump over and look at the plus-minus screen and see who got kicked in the and who didn't.
Yeah, kicked in the absolute. What's it? See, that'd be really. That's a killer app for streamers. The iRacing replay where you can just go to the incidents.
Yeah.
That's really good. I'd like to see that implemented.
Did you catch some of the? Where are we? 33 seconds left. Hang on. Did you catch some of the results of our Monday night or Tuesday night test race and the graphs and other shit that showed up?
Oh, that's a bit naughty at the minute. We got on the screen 19 and 20. That is a bit naughty. So 19, Dennis Johnson. That was. He kept coming across on the line. You can't keep doing that. Pick a line, mate.
Looks like Alexi's out or is off track. No, he's in the pit. Dude, there's 30 seconds left in the race. What the fuck are you doing?
Must be
he must have been
fuel.
running out of gas. Oh, the poor bastard. Oh, shit. Oh, well.
Go back to 19 and 20 if you can, mate. I'm actually watching on the stream.
Yeah, hang on a second. Where is it? Johnson and Bentley. Yeah, these three.
Yeah, Johnson is not playing nice.
Yeah, Monday night. Yeah, he's all over the place. Oh, that was yeah, Monday night. Theo got nailed hard. Right, that was just terrible. He was in the lead, had it nailed. Lost.
All right, here we go. Let's watch this.
Sorry. I was just.
Oh, mate, we lost it. Never mind.
Yoda, back.
Because these guys are at it. This is for the checkered flag?
Yeah, we're done. Everybody's finished.
Yeesh. No, not quite.
Funny, Monday night's race was way more exciting than tonight's race.
It's
which
funny,
is
isn't it?
Well, it was just it had that magic mix of close racing all the way up and down the field. All right, so that's 90 minutes. Now, Zorik takes it for the GT3s, followed by Sean Zulu and Victor Paz. Everybody else did pretty good. There's not a huge gap between 1st and 10th for a 90-minute race. Down in GT4s, Sten got the win with Bingham in the second. Bessel managed to crawl back up and get 3rd, which is great considering I think we will find out in the long run that he had some suspension damage that was causing him issues.
It's just moved him up into 14th. Did somebody come across the line with a penalty?
I think that is probably exactly what happened. Oh, no, it just moved him back down to 15th.
Yeah. So it did.
Yeah, that's happened to me before. Is I've finished in 3rd and then went to the results and I was 7th. I was like, what? But I know I crossed the line in 3rd. I know I did.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, with a penalty on board. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So now what I got to do is go over here, go over to this, and say entries for the raffle are closed. We are going to pick a winner. The winner is Miasha Moore. Woo, 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 woo. All right, Miasha, are you with us tonight? I don't care. I'm going to give it to her anyway. Screw everybody.
Right, I'm done,
Miasha
man.
Moore.
I'm out of here.
Right,
Take care.
Yep, have a good lunch. See you, bye.
Cheers.
All right, Miasha, congratulations. And, yeah, so, okay, let's say okay to that and say complete the raffle, close that program, go, hello computer, go back over to the race results. Once it kicks us back out of the race results screen, we will go back over to the score sheet and we'll see what the tail of the tape is in terms of, yeah, here we go, it's dumping us back out to the server menu. And we'll go see what the tail of the tape is with as far as loss and gain with points on that. Contacts, Mr. Theo Lupu. Let's look at hello, ranked multiplayer. Look at his stats for this race. Hello, computer. He started in 10th. He finished in 6th. Gained 4 positions. Scroll down. Come on. Scroll down. Scroll down. Come on, computer. You can do it. There we go. Race results. Oh! Delayed reaction. Sorry. Gotta wait for the thing to catch up. I'll do a move, and then 3 seconds later it does what I did. Okay, race results. Boom. John Wysorek. Let's see. Big losers, winners. Woo! God dang! Tim Spring Bob Pants lost 42 points on his rating rating there. That hurts. Sean Patterson lost 25. That's gonna hurt, considering he raced earlier today and actually probably gained points. Who's the big loser? Oh my goodness! Let's see. Big winner Sean Zulu, 87 points. Holy crap! That's about as high as I've seen it. Damn, Scooby. Dang. What's going on in the GT4s? Come on, program. Scroll up. Let's see. Big loser. Whoa. Brian Engels lost 46. Ouch. Dennis Johnson lost 26, and Emmanuel Biboloni lost 23. Ouch, ouch, ouch. The big winners are Dom Bessel gained 25. That's huge. 16 for Bingaman and 60 for Rudolf Sten. Huge, huge, huge. That is massive. What a score. Okay, guys. Well, that was fun. I think we're going to shut it down for the night. I want to thank you all for tuning in. We'll be back again real soon. Come back and see you soon. Y'all here? Yeah, I think so. All right, this is Elo J. Futbucker. I'm signing out. Thanks, guys. We'll talk to you later. Miasha, send me a message in the Discord chat, and I'll get that code to you. Thank you all for